What is this? This is in the middle of Antarctica.
Door with serpents on it, and you're not supposed to enter the door. It reminds me of the tomb of Tutankhamun, which is supposed to hold curses and treasure.
There have been underground walls that historically priests have said we're not supposed to open this. Nobody's supposed to open this. Okay, this is forbidden by the gods.
We know some of the wonders of the world, but what about the secret marvels hidden beneath them? From the ocean's depths to the hearts of bustling cities, recent strange and mysterious findings have challenged our understanding of history and reality. How were these remarkable discoveries made, and what stories do they reveal about the past? Join us as we explore the most astonishing archaeological finds ever uncovered, including giant metal objects, one dating back over 3 million years. Bali's tourist airplanes. We're off to Bali, Indonesia, known for its incredible scenery and fascinating culture. But hidden near a limestone quarry lies something unexpected, an abandoned Boeing 737 sitting there since 2007. It's not near any airport, and there's no evidence of a crash, fueling speculation about its arrival. The most common theory is that someone with grand ambitions brought the plane there, hoping to transform it into a unique restaurant. However, the project stalled, leaving the plane abandoned in the field for years. Despite the unfinished plans, the site has become a strange tourist attraction. Visitors flock to see this massive airplane in the middle of nowhere, making it another curious element of Bali's tourism. And that's not the only abandoned plane on the island. There are actually 2 more, each with its own story. One sits next to a Dunkin' Donuts, creating a bizarre juxtaposition of modern commerce and forgotten history. The other plane rests on a cliff overlooking the ocean, boasting breathtaking views. These old planes have become part of Bali's quirky charm, attracting visitors intrigued by their mysterious presence. While the full story behind these planes remains unknown, they undoubtedly add a sense of wonder to the island. Perhaps one day, someone will revive the original vision and finally transform one of these planes into the restaurant it was intended to be. Secret underground tunnels. Freddie Goodall, a property developer from Brighton, England, stumbled upon an unexpected adventure when he noticed a disappearing doorway in his library. Intrigued, he investigated and found a hidden room behind a bookshelf, leading to a vast network of underground tunnels. These secret passageways were likely used by servants to move around the mansion unseen. Goodall shared his discovery on social media, including TikTok, where his videos quickly went viral. He unearthed old school books, desks, and letters, revealing that the house was once a boarding school in the early 1900s. The whole experience felt like a scene from a mystery novel. Meanwhile, in Alton, Illinois, Gary and Beth Machines made a similar discovery during renovations. They found an entrance under the sidewalk leading to a hidden room, untouched for over a century. Inside, they found an archway and a pile of dirt seemingly frozen in time. Experts believe the tunnel dates back to 1895, though its purpose remains a mystery. Some speculate it was used for smuggling, as an escape route, or even as part of the Underground Railroad. Others suggest it might have been an ice house or a root cellar. The Machines hope to preserve their find and potentially offer tours. These hidden places offer a glimpse into the past, like stepping into a forgotten world. The mystery of these secret spaces is irresistible, reminding us that history can be hidden right beneath our feet. Discovering such spots is like opening a time capsule, revealing how people once lived, worked, or sought safety. Each discovery adds a new piece to the puzzle of the past, making us wonder what other stories our homes might be hiding. And just like the Machines' surprising find, another couple uncovered something in their home, something truly unbelievable. 100-year-old whiskey stash. Nick Drummond and Patrick Baker, a couple living in Ames, New York, were in for a big surprise while renovating their old home, built in 1915. Locals had always told stories about the house's mysterious past, claiming it was built by a German man named Count Kuno, rumored to be a bootlegger during Prohibition, 1920 to 1933. During this time, alcohol was illegal in the United States, leading to secret bars and illicit sales. Nick and Patrick initially dismissed these rumors as local gossip, until their renovations revealed something unexpected. they uncovered a hidden package in the walls containing a bottle of Old Smuggler Gaelic whiskey, a brand still available today. Intrigued, they continued searching and discovered 66 bottles of whiskey scattered throughout the house, carefully hidden in walls and under floorboards. Some bottles were empty, but many still contained whiskey, demonstrating the bootleggers' clever hiding places. The couple's discovery not only illuminated the house's secret history, but also held financial value. Experts estimated that the bottles could sell for around $1,000 each, turning their renovation into a journey through time and an unexpected treasure hunt. Nacre's Cave of the Giants. In 2000, miners near a small town in northern Mexico made an extraordinary discovery. During a routine job digging for ore deposits, they stumbled upon a giant horseshoe-shaped cavern filled with enormous gleaming gypsum crystals. These crystals were not just big, they were massive, some stretching over 25 feet long, resembling giant telephone poles. They stood proudly from the walls, floors, and ceiling. The cave, later named the Cave of Crystals, formed over hundreds of thousands of years. The unique combination of mineral-rich water and heat from underground magma created the perfect environment for these crystals to grow. Its breathtaking beauty earned it the nickname Cave of the Giants. Hidden beneath a mountain rich in lead, zinc, and silver, news of its discovery quickly attracted scientists and researchers worldwide. Beyond its stunning appearance, the cave also held scientific mysteries. Researchers suspected even more hidden chambers. However, exploring this natural wonder was challenging. Inside, the temperature soared to nearly 136 degrees Fahrenheit with almost 100% humidity. Without specialized gear, no one could stay inside for long. Furthermore, the crystals were fragile, and further digging risked damaging them. The cave was only accessible due to the miners' water pumps. When mining operations ceased in 2015, the cave began to flood again. Researchers decided to leave it as it was, allowing this incredible underground marvel to remain untouched and preserved beneath the earth, a hidden wonder waiting for future generations to admire. Shipwreck resurfaces. Time and nature often conspire to conceal secrets, only to reveal them in surprising ways. Recently, the remains of a long-buried ship were uncovered on Daytona Beach shores, Florida, after Hurricane Nicole passed through. The storm's powerful waves shifted the sand, exposing a large, mysterious structure beneath the surface. This strange find, about 20 feet in length, appeared to be part of an old ship, likely dating back to the 19th century. Experts identified it as probably the stern or side of a vessel. News of the discovery spread, and a team of archaeologists and historians began investigating, hoping to uncover the ship's identity and the stories it held. Excavating the wreckage presented a delicate challenge. Careful planning was crucial, as improper excavation could cause irreparable damage. The goal was to reveal the ship's secrets while preserving it for future study. The discovery excited experts, who began theorizing about the ship's past. Was it a cargo or merchant ship, lost to pirates, a disaster, or a tragic accident at sea? With each artifact and piece of wood uncovered during the excavation, they moved closer to solving the mystery. This was more than just a shipwreck, it was a rare glimpse into maritime history. With every layer of sand removed, the team knew they were part of something special, unearthing a piece of history buried beneath the beach for years. Shiny, mystery purple spheres. In 2013, something truly bizarre occurred in the wide, sandy desert of Tucson, Arizona. Jardine Vargas and her husband, a local couple, went for a casual walk, expecting nothing unusual. However, as they wandered through the dry, dusty landscape, they stumbled upon an inexplicable sight. Scattered across the desert floor were countless shiny orbs. These weren't ordinary objects. They varied in size. Some were see-through, others looked damp, but all possessed an unnatural purple glow. When the couple touched them, they discovered the orbs were soft and squishy, like jelly. Pressing on them caused a strange liquid to ooze out, leaving Jardine and her husband in shock. Even scientists, including zoologists and botanists, were unable to identify these odd spheres. Years of study yielded no clear answers. News of the discovery spread rapidly, attracting curious onlookers and reporters eager to see the mysterious orbs. But after a few days, the orbs began to dry up and disappear, leaving behind almost nothing for further analysis. The entire event raised numerous questions. Could these mysterious spheres have originated from another planet? Or were they simply some strange, previously unseen natural phenomenon? Scientists remain hopeful that they will one day solve this puzzle. But the next natural phenomenon is even stranger. So strange, it might just be a one-way ticket to meeting the devil himself. Underwater trains. When we think of trains, we typically imagine them on tracks across land. But some trains have ended up deep under the ocean. Off the coast of New Jersey, two massive trains from the Civil War era were found submerged at a depth of 90 meters. These huge locomotives, dating back to the 1850s, raised numerous questions about their watery grave. While some theories suggest they were part of an old transport system that met an unexpected end, the details remain a mystery. In another surprising discovery, a Russian YouTuber filmed a train lying underwater during a diving trip. The prevailing theory is that this train fell off a bridge and crashed into the water below. Even more fascinating is the story of the CPR 694. In July 2016, Tom Crossman, an underwater recovery expert from Minnesota, located this train at the bottom of Lake Superior near Schreiber, Ontario. Lost for 106 years, the train derailed on June 9, 1910, after hitting a boulder, plunging 20 meters down a cliff and then sinking another 60 meters to the lake bottom. Using a remotely operated vehicle with a camera, Crossman and his team located the wrecked locomotive. This was the first time anyone had seen the train in over a century. The remains, including the wheels and other parts, are too damaged to be salvaged. This discovery ignited interest in the area's history and the tragic event that led to the train's demise. It's a remarkable example of how modern technology can help us uncover hidden pieces of the past. But if you think underwater trains are strange, just wait until you hear about the opposite. Desert ships. Muynak, or Moynok, once a bustling port city on the shores of the Aral Sea, now stands nearly empty, a shadow of its former self. In the 1960s, Muynak was home to over 40,000 people and a center for fishing and trade. However, things took a tragic turn when the Soviet Union diverted water for irrigation. Over the next 40 years, the Aral Sea shrank dramatically, losing approximately 90% of its water. This environmental disaster devastated the area, transforming the once vibrant port city into a ghost town. The tragedy of Muynak is symbolized by a chilling sight: old ships left stranded in what is now desert. These rusty vessels, once used for fishing and trade, now sit far from any water, haunting reminders of how human actions can inflict irreversible damage on nature. Despite the sadness surrounding Muynak, a small museum preserves the city's history as a fishing hub. A memorial near the old shoreline of the Aral Sea offers a place for reflection on the environmental catastrophe that forever changed the town. Interestingly, even in its deserted state, Muynak has found a new purpose. It's the site of Stihia, the largest electronic music festival in Central Asia. Since 2018, the festival has been held annually, attracting thousands of visitors and featuring performances by top DJs from Uzbekistan and Europe. The Magic Roman Cup. The Lycurgus Cup, a breathtaking Roman artifact about 1,600 years old, is a marvel of ancient craftsmanship. Its unique dichroic glass changes color depending on the light source. Lit from the front, it appears green. Lit from behind, it turns a deep red. This incredible transformation is due to tiny gold particles embedded in the glass, a phenomenon scientists only understood in the 21st century. This color-shifting effect, known as dichroism, demonstrates the Romans' advanced understanding of materials, possibly hinting at knowledge of what would later be termed nanotechnology. The cup's detailed designs depict the story of King Lycurgus, who attempted to harm Ambrosia, a follower of Dionysus. In response, Ambrosia transformed into a vine that trapped the king, leading to his demise. Created between 290 and 325 AD, the Lycurgus Cup's secrets remained hidden until 1990, when researchers using electron microscopes discovered the gold nanoparticles responsible for its color-changing magic. Today, the Lycurgus Cup resides in the British Museum, where it remains one of the most stunning examples of Roman glasswork. Whether by chance or ingenious design, the creators of the Lycurgus cup were far ahead of their time. This artifact continues to fascinate and puzzle researchers, standing not only as a symbol of Roman artistry, but also as an early glimpse into nanotechnology. It's a lasting testament to human ingenuity. And while these ancient discoveries make us appreciate the great empires of the past, some people today find joy in celebrating snakes. Our next discovery takes us to India. Snake houses in India. In India, snakes are more than just animals. They are deeply respected, especially in Hindu culture. These impressive reptiles hold significant spiritual importance and are often considered sacred. Every year, during the Nag Panchami festival, people gather to honor and worship snakes, offering them food and seeking blessings. For one family in Pune, Maharashtra, this respect for snakes became a surprising and somewhat frightening experience. They discovered that their home had become an unexpected haven for numerous snakes, including cobras and kraits. These snakes slithered into their rooms, kitchens, and even crawled along the walls and ceilings. Initially, the family thought it was a minor issue, but they soon realized it was a full-blown invasion, with the snakes seemingly making themselves at home. Interestingly, this wasn't an isolated incident. In Pune, snakes, particularly cobras, are quite common in many homes. Instead of fearing them, people in the community show them deep respect. They allow the snakes to move freely and even welcome them into their homes. This unique practice is part of a cultural tradition where snakes are seen as divine beings. Villagers treat these snakes almost like honorary family members, offering them a safe space as part of their spiritual beliefs. This unusual relationship between humans and snakes demonstrates a special kind of understanding and harmony between the two. Ancient Roman mosaic. In the beautiful countryside of northern Italy, an exciting archaeological discovery has provided new insights into the grandeur of ancient Rome. While surveying the area, experts unearthed a perfectly preserved Roman mosaic beneath a vineyard, just north of Verona. This mosaic, once part of a grand Roman villa, had been buried under several meters of earth for over 2,000 years. As the layers of soil were carefully removed, the intricate designs of the mosaic came into view, showcasing the artistic skills of the Romans. This discovery is significant not only for its beauty, but also because it connects to the ruins of a Roman villa first discovered over a century ago. The mosaic's vibrant and detailed patterns offer a glimpse into the luxurious lifestyle of the Roman elite, providing a snapshot of the opulence they enjoyed. Archaeologists, working with local authorities, are carefully excavating and preserving both the mosaic and the villa's foundations for future study and public display. This incredible find reminds us that history is often right beneath our feet, waiting to be uncovered. Forrest Fenn's treasure. In 2010, wealthy art collector Forrest Fenn ignited the imaginations of treasure hunters worldwide when he announced he had hidden a chest filled with gold and precious artifacts somewhere in the mountains of New Mexico. For years, the treasure remained a mystery, fueling the curiosity of adventurers everywhere. The hunt, filled with riddles and clues, seemed endless. Then, in 2020, not 2019 as previously stated, the treasure was finally discovered, and the story was remarkable. The chest was found in the rugged terrain near Red Mountain Pass in Colorado. The area had been covered by a thick layer of snow for weeks, making it inaccessible. One day, Randy Bilyeu, not Denny Badunk, while searching for the treasure, stumbled upon the chest. Inside, he found an incredible collection of treasures including gold nuggets, pre-Columbian artifacts, a copy of his book, and other valuable items. The chest wasn't just a collection of valuable items, it was a piece of history directly linked to the man who created the treasure hunt. The discovery added a new chapter to the legend of Forrest Fenn, solidifying his place in treasure hunting history. The chest's contents, both artistic and historical, will continue to captivate and inspire those who hear about the great treasure hunt for many years to come. And now, to wrap things up, we travel back to Rome for yet another beautiful discovery, a 3-million-year-old mystery. On the Homer Peninsula in Kenya, within the East African Rift Valley, the cradle of humankind, archaeologists have unearthed evidence of a society thriving over 3 million years ago. This region is renowned for preserving ancient clues about humanity's origins, including the remains of Lucy, a 3-million-year-old human relative. Tom Plummer and his team, working at the Nyanga site, discovered flakes, small stone knives, believed to be among the earliest tools ever used. Remarkably, these tools still possess a sharp edge after millions of years. Plummer explained that these blades were crafted by striking one stone against another. They would have served various purposes, from processing fruits and vegetables to butchering animals like hippos. The meat was likely then tenderized by pounding it between stones. This combination of knives and stones is known as the Oldowan toolkit, considered a crucial precursor to later technological advancements. Plummer emphasized the significance of the Oldowan technology, calling it probably the most important technological innovation that ever happened in human history. He explained that it allowed pre-human ancestors to access a wider range of food sources, fueling body and brain growth and initiating a feedback loop that led to more sophisticated beings who further developed technology. While an even older cutting tool was found elsewhere in Kenya, that technology seems to have disappeared. Plummer believes the Oldowan tool is the true ancestor of later developments. The identity of the toolmakers is another surprise. Alongside the tools, Plummer's team found a tooth from a Paranthropus, an early hominin but not a direct ancestor of Homo sapiens. This suggests that toolmaking wasn't a uniquely human invention, but rather an innovation adopted and refined by our ancestors, potentially giving them an advantage over other hominins who eventually went extinct. Who knows what other ancient treasures might still be hidden, waiting for the right moment to be found. Thanks for watching. See you in our next video.